Time's up.
I'm so happy I got that grid wall. The idea that I have to like display different things when I have my hats. A lot of them like, oh, ooh, look at this, hey, and I was like, yes, I love to see it, I love to hear it, I love to feel it.
What it do? What's up? Can Shay just keep in touch? I'm back and we are doing Behind the Booth. I just wanted to do an intro real quick because I'm about to finish prepping for my market tomorrow at True Chesapeake with Greater Goods Market at the mill in Baltimore. So just wanted to drop in, say hi, and let y'all know what we getting into. So let's go.
This does not have a tag. So right now I am going through some items that don't have tags, pieces that I'm not going to take. I'm definitely taking these. This has a tag. This has a tag. I am a little concerned because it does have stains on it, so I might take this off. There's a few stains here from customers, by the way. Taking that. I don't think I'm gonna take this. These all have their clips, and it's priced. Now these don't have prices on it, a lot of these, because I just made them. So I'm gonna go through and see which ones do and don't. Pretty sure it's gonna be majority of these because I just did them. Like this one does, this one does, this one does, this one does, this one does. So all of these have them, and then these don't, these do. This does it, does it, does it, does it, does. And I always color code them. That's just my thing. But we're gonna have to come back to that. So I'm gonna basically finish doing this, then I'm gonna tag, and then we're gonna do some inventory count. I'm gonna definitely put these back on the rack because this rack isn't going with me. I have other racks that go with me, and I only need one this time around. I also have a new display that I want to show y'all, but we're gonna get into that. So yeah, I'm gonna put the ones I'm not taking in the front, or the ones that need to be priced in the front. Definitely taking these bags. Just want to show y'all. Definitely taking these bags. I love these bags. And I have some corsets that I want to finish as well. But for right now, we're going to focus on admin work, getting tags, and keeping it moving from there. These I will not be taking because I have like the chalk mark on it, and I just don't want to sell it like that. So I'm going to wait to sell these without the chalk mark. So probably next market, the following market, next Saturday. So I'm going to put these in front of all of that. I'm also working on 2 jackets. So yeah, let me show y'all. I'm excited about these. These are the first time I'm making jackets with hoods. I'm also making jackets with like bomber jackets. Those are drawstring. They're going to be waist drawstring jackets. So I'm excited about that.
Solid for sale. Here you go. Thank you so much. Thank you. Solid. Hey y'all, just dropping back in to close out Behind the Booth episode 1. I really enjoyed this this previous market that I did. It was at the True Chesapeake at the Mill with Greater Goods. This was my first event with Greater Goods, and I did fairly decent. I'm not going to say it was the best, but it was a fairly decent market, especially seeing as though it was my first one. I mostly enjoyed the networking aspect of it at this event, and getting to be in another realm when it came to markets, especially with the location being where it was. It was kind of local, but kind of also out of the way. If you look at it, it was kind of in a mill area, like a warehouse area, where if you don't know it's there, you wouldn't really go there, you know? So it was slow but consistent foot traffic there throughout. The event was from 11 to 4, and we had different realm of vendors. I was about to say marketers, but vendors there selling different things, from like accessories, self-care products, beauty products, candles, plushies. I was selling upcycle items. There was a few other individuals selling upcycle items, but like like pillows, things in that nature. There was a lot of artists there with their own different illustrations and paintings and all the things. It was really nice. There was also kind of food vendors as well. Home decor. I said home decor. Home decor. Sorry, I have to work with me. It's early in the morning. Not early in the morning, but early in the morning. But yeah, like, for the most part, for me, I think I enjoyed, like I said, the networking part, because I was beside two vendors, black-owned businesses that did condiments. I would say it was mumbo sauce, and she had 5 different flavors. I didn't taste them because I didn't want to tease myself. I hadn't even eaten food that day, so I was like, this is just gonna make me hungry. I'm not even gonna taste it. I'm good. And then she was like, the way she was advertising it, displayed it, it was real dope. I should have got content for that. There was also a lady behind me. She did like a marinade. It was dope to see her and how she was selling them. She sold out in like a few of her like well-known flavors or marinades, and she was making online orders, and I was like, that's what I like to see. I want to get to that point where I'm just like, if I don't have it here, you could put an order in. Especially when it comes to like the setup there at that event. It was a 6 by 2.5 setup, so you didn't really get that much space like a usual market, which would be like a 10 by 10 space. So I only was able to set up like a rack, and I got a recently new like grid wall. I'm in love with it, by the way. I'm so happy I got that grid wall. Like, the ideas that I have to like display different things when I have my hats, when I have my bags. I'm excited to see how versatile I can make it. I'm definitely thinking about purchasing a second one, just for like when I have my 10 by 10 space again, because I usually have 2 racks, and now I can have 2 grid walls on each end, just doing their own little thing. But yeah, I was happy to display more of my bouncy ball earrings. Those were the banger this year. I don't really see much moving when it comes to my bow earrings this year, which is okay. Like, people gravitate towards what they like to gravitate towards. When it came to this market, the top sellers were my crop button-ups, my dangly earrings, like the bouncy balls, and what else? I want to say that's my top sellers. I did sell my tank tops. I have a few more that I need to make. I did sell a few of my graphic tee tie shirts. But it was, like I said, it was very slow, very consistent flow of like foot traffic and people coming. There was like it was a group of girls, I want to say college students. I enjoyed their vibe when they came at the beginning of the market. I think it kind of set the tone also for like me enforcing like how I feel about my brand and how my brand is impacting certain individuals when they're shopping, because the people that get it. Like the people that understand what I'm doing with my brand, it definitely makes me feel like I've completed and fulfilled what I needed to fulfill by putting my work out there in the world. Because when they were at my booth, it was a lot of them like, oh, ooh, look at this, hey, and I was like, yes, I love to see it, I love to hear it, I love to feel it. I was just kind of like, dang, I love that feeling. I also, thinking back on my previous market, how in Philly, how there was a couple that was, sorry, I gotta adjust my headphone. There was a couple that was like looking through my rack with other people, but I specifically saw them because the boyfriend was like picking up pieces for his girlfriend or wife, whoever she was to him. But they were just like vibing at my rack, and she was just stuck between a few, and I was like, do y'all have any questions? Do y'all need any suggestions, you know? And then they was like, no, like, she was like, I'm trying to figure out like what color and da-da-da. And then it was so funny because once she picked it and she came up and he was like, oh, like, why is it so da-da-da? And she was like, it ties in the back. He didn't even see the element that it tied in the back of the polo. And he was like, oh, like, I'm thinking it's a regular polo. And she was like, you don't even get it. And I was like, yes. It was like, girl, yes. And then he just started laughing. He was like, oh, no, that's dope. I didn't even see that. And he was like, you want to get another one? Like, and then she was like, no, like, I like this one. I want this one. It's cool. And then they walked away. And then he came back by himself and he actually got another shirt for her. And then I was just like, oh, so you, and he was like, yeah, I get it now. And then I was like, I bet. And he was like, yeah, like, it's just like those interactions make me feel like, yeah, you know, I did that. But yeah, so ultimately, when it comes to the last market though, I would say like, I didn't make my halfway mark of my goal, which is cool because I got another market this Saturday. By the time y'all see this, it'll probably be a week or 2 weeks from me posting this. But yeah, I'm not stressing myself. I've like I said, shifted my mindset to, if I have a goal of this, it should ultimately be for the whole month. Whether I do one market, 2 markets, I just have to navigate around that mindset. Also, I do sell some of my items in a shop called Charmers Club in Baltimore. So it's just me getting into that mindset. And if you, like I said, if you're interested in getting to know that aspect of things and how I navigate to like set certain goals for myself and how I'm going to attack a month when it comes to me doing my inventory, doing uploads. I'm also shifting my mindset to doing different marketing for my brand. I definitely have been the face of my brand when it comes to like taking pictures, how I'm taking it, and I want to move to my ultimate view and branding idea I want to do. So I'm definitely tiptoeing into that, and I'm excited to see how that goes. I will definitely take y'all along when I get into that aspect of things as well. But for now, peace, love, and see y'all next time.